Hi, my name is Echo and this is Wade. Today we're back with the doctor strike in Korea from 2024, February 6th to right now. Today we're going to try something different and do something like a role play. I am going to represent the government and Wade is going to represent the doctors and we'll see what each side thinks about this issue.
As there are many newspapers popping out on the screen, we can see that in Korea, doctor strike is a big problem.
The doctors' med school capacity increase is not an issue that is completely new. Since 2020, there has been a discussion of increase in medical school capacity. However, the 2020 attempt has failed due to objection from the doctors. Since then, there has been continuous research and attempts in increasing med school capacity, but all those times have actually failed. In February 6th, the government announced that the capacity of the country's 40 medical schools will increase by 2,000 people from the year 2025. Also, higher numbers will be allocated to med schools outside of school, which is a way of the government solving the how too many doctors are focused in school. But we're actually going to talk more about that in later slides.
Due to the government's announcement, there was a social reaction. Dignities of medical field immediately expressed objection and warned a strike. The big five hospitals in Korea announced that they would participate in the strike. The Korean government and many other medical associates held emergency meetings. On February 20th, Dr. did strike and almost 8,000 residents have walked off their jobs to protest on the government's plan to admit more medical students. Hospitals are unable to handle the amount of patients, leading to delays in surgeries and other important medical procedures, leading to medical crisis.
So from now on, we're going to do a little role play. Um, Starting with some questions from the doctors.
We doctors have the first question for the government, which is how are you going to educate all the students from all over Korea coming to medical schools?
Um, right now, we actually have a lot of professors. We think that they can actually teach the students without a problem. Research shows that even after increase of 2,000 doctors, the quality of education is not going to take a huge dip as you expect. Because the doctors also need to pass their medical tests, they will and can and would put in extra time to study things that they are falling behind in individually. Especially now that there are many internet platforms doctors can research and learn from, there will be more individual studying time so that the doctors do not fall behind.
The second question that we have are how are you going to solve the medical school concentration phenomenon, which is happening now and could increase when the government increased the medical students coming to medical schools.
Hmm. There still is a limited number of people that can get into medical school. Those that cannot go into medical schools will probably go into other schools. And so therefore, we actually think that there will be a health balance of jobs in the
However, there is still many doctors and all the students are giving up their field to go to medical schools because they earn money. There is no other students in other fields.
Hmm. And what do you think can solve this problem?
Governments can support other programs as well. Then the benefits of medical schools should not be as significant that everyone wants to go to medical schools, but would also want to go to other different schools.
Okay, I think that is a good solution for this problem.
The third question is that how are you going to solve hospitals focused in Seoul? Seoul has so many hospitals, but other parts of other parts of Korea has less hospitals than there is in Seoul.
So with the local health policy that I've talked about previously, more hospitals will not be focused in school, but will actually go to different communities outside of school. More locals will actually invest in local hospitals also. So even small hospitals will have access to more funds, will have more access to talented doctors and good equipment. With these funds, they'll actually be able to develop even more, leading to a healthy cycle of fair development, not only in Seoul.
We could have a policy where doctors can get their license in certain areas, can only practice medicine in their areas. To move to a different area, they would need a reasonable reason, and they get a license from the area they were moving to. To earn a doctor's license, it takes a lot of effort, making it unlikely for doctors to move as much as before.
That's a good idea. Right now, for a Korean doctor to go to practice medicine in America, you need to get another license in the US. I think because of this, Korean doctors are not all moving on out to different countries with better systems. I think that will actually be able to solve the problem of hospitals simply being focused on Seoul, especially with the local town policy.
The final question our doctor side has is, how are you going to make the doctors not go to a specific field, even in the medical schools, like dermatology or plastic surgery?
As there is an increase in the supply of doctors in dermatology and plastic surgery, those fields will not be able to earn as much as money due to high competition. Therefore, a lot of hospitals will actually close down, and therefore more doctors will also go to such important and life-mattering departments, fixing the problem of focus on specific fields.
However, not many people want to work hard. They only want to work easy and get much money. The perfect solution would be dermatology and plastic surgery. Why would anyone go to life mattering departments?
Well, then what do you think we should do?
There could be more compensation toward the doctors that work in important and hard departments. Moreover, there will be funds so that the workplace environment is also enhanced, meaning there will be less overwork lawsuits and etc.
Yeah, a lot of doctors are going through a lot of overwork lawsuits that harm their work efficiency and their will to work in such important fields. I think that is actually a really good solution.
In conclusion, today we explained about the doctor strike in Korea and also other crises and answer a few questions from the doctor's side.
Mm, We'll have to see what actually happens in Korea. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching our video. And if you have any more thoughts, feel free to comment. Don't forget to press subscribe.